As long as South Africa is still in a state of march and demonstrations, we shall also keep the march of updating you on the state of SAC Africans. Sit calmly, take a deep breath. Let's get into it. March against illegal immigration is still on. On Thursday, 16th of July, 2026, Jacinta and Fakel and co came out to have a peaceful march against illegal immigration, against undocumented foreigners and all that. For the first time, I am seeing the two of them together after their beef. And this time around, something happened at the march, because people have been calling on these people, where are the jobs? Where are the jobs that you claim you are taking over from the foreigners and all that? So this time, a group of delivering guys came all out together to support the march and march on Thursday, showing that they have taken over the jobs. Congratulations. But the question is, how far after taking over the jobs, the productivity, are you ready to work? Apart from eating the customers' food or delaying their orders. These are not my words, so these are comments and videos circulating on social media about these riders and all that. Also, there's still pressure on employers to lay off all foreigners and employ South Africans. The pressure is still on. Just that some employers are worried. Some employers don't want to rush into what they are saying.
Yesterday, I have hired 3 South African people, and I fired 3 Zimbabwe people. We cannot fire everybody once. But do you understand? Yeah. Then my job is going to stand, because then there's going to be 20 new people. Some of them, they come here, they say, I'm a tractor driver. In fact, I haven't driven a bicycle yet.
You don't test them before.
Huh?
You must test them.
Yeah,
How did you see that they can't drive?
Because if they just rush and then lay off foreigners and bring in South Africans, of course, it might affect their production and all that. So this is a big challenge for some employers also in South Africa, as far as lay off foreigners and employ South African is concerned. Now let's go to Zimbabwe. The local government and public works minister of Zimbabwe, Honorable Daniel Garwe, excuse me if I don't get your name correctly, has stated that about 2 million Zimbabweans are living in South Africa, and 70% of them are expected to be repatriated back to Zimbabwe.
We have got in excess of about 2 million Zimbabweans in South Africa, and we are hoping maybe 70% of that 2 million is coming back home, so we are very ready to receive them. Let me say that the Zimbabwe government, right from the Minister of Foreign Affairs in South Africa, has raised the bar in terms of repatriating people, and that has increased the number of people that are coming.
However, the president of Zimbabwe has already stated it clearly that there's not going to be any special treatment for Zimbabwean returnees from South Africa or diaspora. But in the case of South Africa, the government of Zimbabwe is intervening in the process of repatriation to get most of them back home, back to their motherland.
We have the issue of our fellow citizens who are coming back home from the diaspora. How do we ensure their integration into the economic and social development process of the country? We know that skills development is important to the country's transformation agenda. So how do we ensure that they become part of building Zimbabwe?
I have no doubt that each one who comes back knows where they came from before they went to South Africa. So the first thing is to go back to roots and begin from there as they integrate in society. So there's not a single problem. Government doesn't face any problem at all. We do facilitate their transport, their welfare, we do that. But each one gives us an address. I want to go to Chipinge, I want to go to Bindura. We facilitate, and they go to their homes. And whatever facilities we give to people already in the country, they will also join those services we are giving. So there's no problem at all. Every Zimbabwean who is in diaspora is welcome back home. We want them back home. They're our people.
You know, Zimbabwe and South Africa is like Ghana, Nigeria kind of relationship. It's like my brother or my sister from another mother and all that. Most Zimbabweans in South Africa have stayed here for a very long time.
Zimbabweans, the whole country is here in South Africa. We had to even include exemption permits for Zimbabweans.
Some of them were born, raised, and grew up in South Africa. So South Africa is like their second home. So imagine, and you will understand the pain some of them might be going through, or some of them will be going through after leaving everything behind and going back home, going back to Zimbabwe and all that. You know, few days ago, the gentle and humble king of Amazulu visited the president of Zimbabwe. And you know, according to some social media reports, the visit was to apologize and to strengthen the relationship between Zimbabwe and South Africa. Despite the current situation that is going on, that is happening in South Africa, march and march activities against foreigners, which majority of Zimbabweans are affected and all that.
A lot of respect goes out to our president of Zimbabwe, President Mnangagwa, His Excellency. We appreciate the hospitality that we have received. What a beautiful country, beautiful land, beautiful people. And we will come back for sure, definitely. And we are looking to collaborate, so much synergy between South Africa and Zimbabwe. And we like the beautiful relationship that is shared between both our presidents, President Cyril Ramaphosa and the President of Zimbabwe. And through that comes out ways to be trying to work together so that we can prove that Africans can work with Africans and we can achieve as Africans what we need to achieve the African way. And we appreciate the trip. It was very fruitful, and the president welcomed us very well, and we had a lovely stay. So I thank the people of Zimbabwe very much. The friendship must be upheld. We will maintain this relationship and it will stay this way. We are doing it not for us but for future generations. And thank you to our president. Thank you, Excellency. God bless you. Thank you.
This king is a very gentle, humble, and respectful king. You understand? I don't know why he's not stopping this nonsense some of his people are doing in South Africa and all that. All this looting and attacks and on foreigners and all that. Meanwhile, a member of parliament in Zimbabwe is also calling for a retaliatory action against South Africa.
I know in diplomacy there is the policy of reciprocity. Our people were chased and they are being chased from South Africa. And in Zimbabwe at the moment we have got at least 25,000 South Africans. Don't you think in the spirit of diplomatic reciprocity there is a need for us to chase South Africans back to South Africa?
Personally, I don't encourage for continents to retaliate the same way South Africa is doing. All these attacks and looting and all that. I don't encourage that kind of retaliation, but rather a way that will benefit their citizens who are returning back home from South Africa and all that. It's really not easy for some foreigners who are leaving their businesses behind in South Africa going back, because the way and manner in which it happens is what is really not good for some of them. It's really painful because you just wake up, open your shop or your business, and within a twinkle of an eye, somebody is at the door, knocking at your shop. You have to close the shop, hand it over to South Africa and go back to your country. You see, I saw a video of this Mozambican who they asked to close her salon and all that. And you know, out of pain, she started destroying all the equipment in the salon and all that. It's really, really sad. I know, it's really, really sad. And I can really feel the pain that she's going through. What I don't understand is how long this thing has been going on. Almost a year now, people are on the street marching against illegal immigration, saying all foreigners must go back, all undocumented foreigners must go back to their countries. Some of them causing destruction, looting, attacks, and causing violence and all that. You see, some people are losing their lives because of this. And how long this will keep on going on? Who is in charge? Who is supposed to bring it to an end and all that? And the whole thing now looks like there is no smoke without fire. Definitely, there are key top figures, okay, behind whatever is going on. It is one Africa, one love, no hate. Please drop your opinions in the comment section. Let's discuss respectively, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more updates. I'm out.